that Haitians have been treated, that Latinos have been treated in this country. America should be ashamed of themselves. Texas should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
If we can spend billions of dollars on chain link fences, surely we can do something. A few thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to help the people who are in need of help. These happen to be human beings like you and myself, and it's time for us to step up and speak out.
Thank you, Representative Thompson. We're going to ask that we're having two, if you haven't noticed, two representatives of each section of our community, two elected officials. We're going to have State Representative Ron Reynolds to come, and then some others are going to recognize our elected officials who could not be here on today, including our mayor. State Representative Ron Reynolds.
Thank you, Bishop Dixon, Chairwoman Sophronia Thompson, all the clergy, all of the pastors and community leaders that are here. I stand in solidarity with everyone up here in the absence of Congressman Al Green and Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. This is a humanitarian crisis, and our country so far has failed. Our leadership in the state has failed, and I echo my colleagues' comments that it is time for us to do the right thing. It is time for us to treat these Haitians with human dignity. These are not animals. We would be more outraged if they treated animals like this. These are human beings that happen to be of a darker hue, and we're calling out these atrocities, and we are asking for an immediate abatement of Article 42, which allows the country to send them back. They are seeking asylum. They have a lawful right to do that, and we need to make sure that we take care of these people because they were fleeing from conditions that put their lives in jeopardy. And so I'm very proud to stand with Mayor Sylvester Turner, and he has, as the president of the African American Mayors Association, and the letter that he sent to President Biden, we stand in solidarity with him. And Bishop Dixon, I won't read this, but he makes it clear that this is a humanitarian crisis and that he is calling on President Biden to find a solution. And we believe that the inhumane treatment of these Haitians should be cease and desisted, and that there should be an immediate a solution to this humanitarian crisis. So thank you, Bishop Dixon. Thank you, Mayor Turner. Thank you, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and Congressman Al Green. And for all who are of good conscience, this is the least of them, and that is what the Bible teaches us to do, to treat them the same. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Representative Ron Reynolds. At this time, I want to ask that Mr. Johnny Mata would come, followed by Cesar Espinosa. These are two warriors in our community for justice for all people, and we appreciate them coming now.
Thank you. I am proud to be standing with all of these people of God, warriors, humanitarians, whatever you want to call each other. I want to go back to that disgraceful picture of an animal, riding an animal, beating refugees in the border. That is the type of mentality that some in this country have. We have gotten, some of us say we're fearful of God, but after the church mass, we practice what the devil wants us to do. Injustice, bigotry, and hate. Not everyone, but I'm saying there's too many people that need to examine their conscience, irregardless of what nationality or race you are. En Spanish, quiero hablar con mis colegas, los residentes y ciudadanos de Houston, que este caso es noble, Así como protegemos los derechos de migrantes de México y otros países en Centroamérica, este grupo de refugiados que vienen por los mismos derechos, porque están sufriendo unas condiciones terribles. Pidemos que levanten sus voces, que les llamen a sus representantes y que den ayuda, busquen a dónde pueden entregar ropa y otras necesidades para la comunidad que ahorita ora para ellos. Ayer fue para los refugiados y los niños de padres que les quitaron los niños. Tenemos que unirnos en una sola voz para que oigan que los inmigrantes no están solos y que hay una batalla que todos juntos vamos a pelear. Gracias. Okay.
Cesar?
I've learned many things from Bishop Dixon, but one of the most valuable lessons that I learned is that God is good all the time. And with that, we have a center where folks can come and transition onto their next part of life. We have a center that feeds and clothes and takes care of people when they most need it. And we have organizations like the Church of Latter-day Saints, the NACC, and other folks who are also a shout out to Haitians Houston's United that have done an amazing job at garnering volunteers. We have organizations like them who are stepping up during a time where we need it the most. When Cesar Chavez organized farm workers in the field, he didn't care if you were Latino or Filipino or Asian or black. He cared that you were a human being. And he would say, if they come for one of us, they come for all of us. What we saw at the border angered many of us. And in that spirit, we say, if you come for one of us, you come for all of us. And we stand here in solidarity with the Haitian community because immigration is just not a Latino issue. It is a worldwide issue with many complexities that we as a country must face and we must fix. So we are here today proudly standing in support of the Haitian community, and we want to lend our helping hands, our language skills. My French is not that good, but I'm trying. And I want to make sure that we are here to support the Haitian community in whatever we can. Mi nombre es César Espinosa y estoy aquí para estar orgulloso de estar con muchas personas y estar aquí unidos para apoyar a la comunidad haitiana. Una de las cosas que he aprendido del reverendo Dixon es que Dios es bueno todo el tiempo y hay organizaciones como la de él, como la NACC, como la Iglesia de los Latter-day Saints que están apoyando a la comunidad haitiana ahorita cuando se necesita. Les pedimos a la comunidad latina que ayude a la comunidad haitiana porque es tiempo de ayudar. César Chávez decía, cuando vienen por uno, vienen por todos. Y lo que vimos ahorita en la frontera, lo que pasó, es realmente desagradable. Pero a la misma vez tenemos que luchar para que haya respeto, no solamente para nosotros, pero para la comunidad haitiana también que está sufriendo tanto. Cuando nosotros pedimos ayuda, se nos brinda. Solo estamos pidiendo su ayuda de ustedes para ayudar a la comunidad haitiana. And I think every single elected official has been here, Sanfronia, Representative Reynolds, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee, Congressman Al Green, because when we've asked for their help, and also Mayor Turner, because when we've asked for their help, they haven't asked what country we are from, but they say, if you live in Houston, we represent you, and in that spirit, we want to continue to represent and stand by our community. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bishop Dixon.
Thank you, Cesar. And in that spirit, we do want to ask that Garrett, who represents Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee, to step forward, as well as Rachel, who represents Congressman Green. They're in Washington, D.C., a little busy, as you would imagine, but they did send representatives, and we want to acknowledge both of them at this time. Garrett, would you come? for the Congresswoman, and then we'll have Rachel for the Congressman.
Thank you so much, Bishop Dixon, and let me say thank you for convening this group of leaders. It takes a true community leader to make one call and have all of these people, great civic leaders, our tremendous elected officials show up for us. So thank you so much for your power and your transformational leadership. Right now I have Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee on the line, and she'll make a statement. You can be heard, Congresswoman.
Thank you so very much. It is very important that you are gathered here today. It is very important that you're making this very important statement. I use the word important, and it does not even define the cruciality of the presence of these great leaders on this question of the Haitian migrants. Bishop Dixon, thank you. Thank you to my colleagues, Representative Thompson and Representative Reynolds. Thank you to the faith leaders. I have been using your name, your leadership, in every single meeting that I've been in. To the Secretary of Homeland Security, I've said, why are you not engaged with the faith community? To the Judiciary Committee, faith community. To the White House, faith community. We don't know what the next steps are going to be, but the faith community is a giant presence of humanity and humanitarianism, and you need to be present and listened to. Let me be very clear. I am delighted that you're at my congressional district, or in my congressional district, with the National Association of Christian Churches. They have not always got the best response and the best deal. They've not always been treated the way they should have been treated. I never left their side, because I believe when you're doing right and doing good, that should be responded to. Unfortunately, governmental agencies were not sensitive to the enormous work that they're doing. As you can see, Haitian migrants are there today, probably coming tomorrow, and probably coming on Sunday. These are women, these are families, these are children, these are individuals that have no country to return to. And so we are here to be able to be their lifeline. I am offended by where we are today, but we are, as Americans, standing in that gap and allowing them legally, if you will, to be able to access the possible asylum plea, which is if they are in credible fear of returning, and also we are looking at the issue of Title 42. So I want to thank you for the work of coming to be helpful to these Haitian migrants, people that simply wanted an opportunity for a better quality of life, a place where they could not stay, a place where they might have been pushed from, and then a home country that is in complete crisis, assassination, the issue of the 800,000 people displaced because of the earthquake, and yes, violence that I heard this very day. I offer myself to continue to work. We are continuing to set up a more appropriate protocol to receive these individuals. We have spoken clearly and loudly about the dastardly actions of showing reins and whips of the devil against human beings. We are not standing against those who have to do their job, but we are standing for human dignity. I look forward to visiting. I don't know if Pastor Ortega is there and his wife. I look forward to visiting you when I return. Again, count me as continue to solve this problem. Let's not leave them. It will be ongoing, and you all are the great leaders to be able to be the problem solvers.
Amen.
God bless all of you in this work, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you so very much. Rachel?
Yes, thank you so very much. My name is Rachel Rodriguez, and I am here on behalf of Congressman Al Green. He could not be here today as he's in Washington, D.C. and votes. But the congressman has sent a statement over that I'm going to be reading on his behalf. What the world has witnessed over the last few days at the Texas border is an inhumane disregard for Black lives. The images of Haitians being shamelessly charged by some U.S. Border Patrol officers using reins as lashes is disturbingly reminiscent of some of the darkest chapters in the history of a time when runaway slaves were rounded up like cattle. Black lives matter in Haiti and at the southern border. We must continue fighting for Black lives until there is equality and justice for all. This is another pivotal moment that will test how much Black lives matter to our country. This is why I will file a resolution that condemns what we've seen transpire in Del Rio, Texas. Such shameful, immoral behavior cannot be perceived as condoned. Black Lives Matter. And the congressman has asked leadership in Congress to bring this resolution up for a vote condemning the situation at the border. Rápidamente en español les voy a dar un poquito de palabras del congresista. Lo que el mundo ha presenciado en los últimos días en la frontera de Texas es un desprecio inhumano por las vidas de los haitianos. Las imágenes recibiendo un trato descarado por algunos oficiales de la patrulla frontera de Estados Unidos, Customs and Border Patrol. Es de una manera más inquietante de algunos de los capítulos más oscuros de la historia de los Estados Unidos. Finalmente, vamos a darle gracias al Pastor Ortega y este grupo NACC, Houston Haitians United, Mayor Sylvester Turner, con el trabajo de la señorita Janice Weaver, el Bishop y todos que estamos aquí hoy mismo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. We only have two more brief comments. We want Sledge Leonidas to come from Houston's Haitian United, followed by Mr. Carlos Villarreal, who's the leader of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. And then we will have a moment for questions. At this time, Brother Sledge.
First and foremost, I stand here before you as a proud immigrant myself. My parents migrated here. There's a lot of people in Houston that have migrated here. Our organization, Houston Haitians United, we are here for our brothers and sisters that are at the border. First and foremost, we want to thank the NACC for hosting us and housing us here and giving us the opportunity to help our brothers and sisters that needs an opportunity to find their family and be with their family. We want to thank our city officials, Mayor Turner, and then we want to thank our congressmen and women, Sheila Jackson Lee, who said that we need to have a quick end to Title 42, swiftly. And then Congressman Al Green, who said Black lives still matter. So we stand here on their shoulders. We stand here on the shoulders of all of you that are back here supporting us. We thank you so much for the opportunity, for being able to have a voice to speak on behalf of our community. We've been through so much as a country, as a nation. We just need an opportunity to govern ourselves. We need an opportunity to have freedom and opportunities for our children, our kids, to educate themselves, to move the country forward. That's all we want. That's all we want. Land of opportunity, that's all we want. United States is supposed to be a staple for those that are seeking asylum, that are seeking a new opportunity for themselves. That's what we want. And we want to do it fairly. We have families that are being broken up at the border. We have husbands crying. We have wives torn up. We have children just devastated. Why? Does it need to be done like that? Keep them together. Give them the opportunity. I'm going to repeat it again. Give them the opportunity to fend for themselves and to make a path for them to do it in dignity. That's what we ask for. So again, on behalf of the Haitian community, all the volunteers, again, NACC for housing us here, thank you. Thank you for all the supporters. I'm going to turn around and say thank you on behalf of our community. Houston Haitians United, our leaders. I can't say enough about you guys. Giving up yourselves, your time. You could be with your families. You have work to do, but we sacrifice long days and long nights to be able to make sure that our brothers and sisters, once they arrive here, they're welcomed. This is a safe house, safe haven for them to get to their final destination. This is what we're here for, and thank you.
Thank you, Bishop Dixon, for the opportunity. Thank you to all of you for being here to share this message. It is an honor to be with each and every one of you. Jesus Christ was asked what the greatest commandment was, and he said to love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And he went ahead and added a second, which is like unto it, to love your neighbors as yourself. And I feel that that second commandment is the way that we keep the first commandment. It has been an honor to be here with Pastor Ortega, NACC, all of our NGO partners, the Haitian community here in Houston has been so helpful. So far this week, we have assisted and have had the privilege of helping 1,200 Haitian migrants in the facility. And we anticipate helping at least or over 2,000 migrants. We consider it an honor to be able to help our brothers and sisters. Thank you again for being here, for conveying the message, and thank you, Bishop Dixon, for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Villarreal. We appreciate your sponsorship. I want to recognize Attorney Lina Joseph. She's a Haitian attorney. She is offering us services to work with helping to remedy this issue. And that's important because there are several things we want to do beyond today, Representative Thompson. We want to, first of all, relieve the immediate concerns of this facility. On this Sunday, we're going to ask that our pastors help us to have a collection of goods that are needed for the families who are in this facility and others who are coming. Those will be goods for infants and for children and for women and for others to make sure there is an abundant supply so they won't have to worry about what to wear, what to eat, what to drink, and how to take care of their children. Secondly, we want to have a forum, the NAACP Houston and the Texas Conference of the NAACP, to talk about what are the long-term solutions to this problem. Representative Thompson mentioned the elected officials have the power to solve this through policy. We've got to talk about what policies are necessary to make sure that this gets done and they get community buy-in. We need to inform our community as to what the real crisis is. It breaks my heart to hear people talk about the Haitian crisis as if some of them deserved to be treated indignantly. I have heard people in my own ears say that they need to be turned away, and why would we take everybody into America? And I'm trying to be restraint, use some restraint with my responses here right now. Because, brothers and sisters, we've got to get to a point to where all lives do matter the same. We have never seen any group of people treated this inhumanely on American soil as migrants. And we're not going to stand for it because they happen to have black skin. All of us should rise to the level of Christian consciousness. And then finally, I want to ask that as we're doing this, we do it in a spirit of love, not in a spirit of just simple, meaninglessly insulting charity. These individuals did not come to these shores to be a problem. They did come for opportunity. They do want to be treated with dignity, and to be labeled as criminals and drug dealers and as if they're bringing something negative, that is absolutely a presumption that is immoral, and we stand to say enough of that. Let's do this in love. I want to thank all these pastors in the area again, Pastor Tim Dixon, who's around the corner, Pastor Sheldon Beatty, Pastor E.A. Deckard, Pastor Jamel Johnson, and others. We want to utilize all these facilities, Pastor Pender Church Fallbrook, that are close by this Sunday to have this collection, a collection of Christian compassion in order to serve and lift up our brothers and sisters from Haiti. Thank you all for coming again, all the pastors. Are there any questions from the media? We will do the collection. We'll announce the location back this afternoon so that we can work out the logistics. Yes, sir. Any other questions?
Is there a phone number they can call?
We will send out information to the media this afternoon. You'll get it. You'll know how to reach us. We appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you for helping to get this message out to each one of you. All of these pastors could have spoken. All these leaders could have spoken. But we're all speaking by our collective presence. God bless you and thank you for coming.
Good for you.
Oh, you were so good. Okay.
I know you don't need to.
Well, it's so good to see you too.
Brian doing okay? I've seen Brian in a while. I think they've got a lot.
Sir, how are you? James here from MSNBC. I would like to interview you if you don't mind. Just stick around.